Oh man, Bitcoin tumbles, altcoins in the red. Is this time to panic or double down and buy the dip? We're seeing Bitcoin here falling close to $95,000. Many people now calling off the 100K calls. Altcoins in the red as well. We've got notable altcoins falling to the downside, including those meme coins. I'm going to break down exactly what I see happening here in the charts. A couple of days ago, you saw me in the video when I was walking in Abu Dhabi in the park, and I was sharing with you guys the fact that, look, if you're in the green, there is nothing wrong with trimming profits. If you're looking to enter the market, the dip, the crash is always around the corner, right? And I reminded you guys to keep USDT or keep some cash free on the sidelines for you guys to buy the dip. And now, 2 days of red here, and suddenly you're seeing some of this panic start to come in. On top of that, these 2 days of dip are weekend days. You've got a Saturday down 1.26% on Bitcoin. And today, a Sunday down approximately 2%. It's not the end of the world when you've had crazy, crazy days like we've had. I mean, this particular day on Monday, the 11th of November, up 10%. It's okay to have a little bit of a correction. It's perfectly healthy. In fact, if we take a look at what's causing this, the first bit of dumping may have caused by some weekend profit taking. That's perfectly normal. But then you get this cascading liquidation effect, right? And this is something you have to be very cognizant of. A lot of people right now are very over leveraged. They're buying Bitcoin 10x, 5x, 2x. Excuse me. So what that naturally means is there's going to be a bunch of liquidations in the market. And you can see that happening, right? 24-hour rect, you're getting longs, 400 million, guys, right? Add that in with the shorts, 500 million. That's $500 million worth of leverage being wrecked. So the people losing right now, like I've said time and time again, and I kind of plead to you guys. I'm making these videos, share it with people that really care about crypto. The people that are getting wrecked right now are not necessarily just the longs or just the shorts. It's those that are over leveraged. It's those that have liquidation prices too close for comfort. And the market makers are taking a free lunch from you guys. I mean, take a look at the liquidation chart. It's bound to happen that the market will want to grab this liquidity. Look at it. It's like putting a bit of fudge cake in front of a huge obese guy. He's going to go and take it, right? Look at it. The price here at 194 million of liquidation leverage at 97,000. It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen that the market wanted to grab that, and they're going to want to grab this free liquidity before then going up. Because guess what? When price goes down, oh look, everybody's going to start shorting Bitcoin. And they'll short with leverage as well, because people are greedy. And when they short with leverage, all the liquidity goes above now. So all this will start to become more attractive. And the market will go, hang on, let's go now back to 99K, because there's another 350 million for us there. So we'll go grab $150 million free, just liquidating you guys. Right? So that these are the natural swings and progression of the markets. Would I be worried? No. Let's bring out the EMA ribbon just to get a semblance of when I would panic or be worried about this move. First and foremost, we never retested the previous all-time high. If I go back here, ignore all these lines, just look at the previous all-time high here, right? That previous all-time high of 73,800 never got retested. Does that necessarily mean we need to go back down and retest it now? No, not necessarily. It's not that we have to go down and retest it, but it would be nice to, right? It would be nice to do that for historical purposes, that we've turned resistance into support. That's important. If we can do that, that'd be fantastic. The other thing that's very important is you can see that we've naturally hit the end of our move. This extended move, and you can see my measured line is still here. We moved it exactly as per my measured line, right? Look at that green line just here in the background here. Boom. We took that from the flagpole pattern. I shared that while we were still consolidating in this pattern. Oh man, what's up with my cough here? So naturally, this is going to be a level where people want to take profit. A lot of people who are trading this move, like I shared with you, remember, we took this flagpole from here. We knew that the breakout of this pattern would give you a price target up towards that 9,700 level. You can see my videos months ago on this. When we were consolidating in this pattern, I shared that. It's not like we couldn't predict this move. We saw it happening, right? We called it out. And many traders took this move as well. So many traders taking this breakout trade, right, who weren't holding Bitcoin for long necessarily, they up 48%, 50%. For a trader, and maybe they're taking leverage as well, that's a very good level for them to take profit. But guess what? Like I explained to you, when the first few people take profit, you get some red in the market, right? But when that red starts knocking over the other dominoes of all the people with leverage, with their stop losses, that's where you see bigger flash crashes. So, to answer the question, this is the weekly chart. Am I scared? No. We can pull back all the way to the EMA ribbon at $70,000, and I would not be panicked one bit. I would not be. Because the trend is still our friend. The trend would still remain in the bullish direction, and I would take it as free Bitcoin that I could buy at 70,000, right? I mean, for me, that would be perfect. We've got the EMA ribbon there. On a shorter time frame, if we're looking at the daily chart, this is the most important one. You've got a bunch of support here at 91,000. If we lose that 91K level, the EMA ribbon starts at 88K. That's what I'm looking for. 88K is going to be a very important level here for Bitcoin. And trust me, guys, this market will panic. Look, the reading here on Fear and Greed Index is showing us 80. When this refreshes tomorrow, because these are generally out of date, when this refreshes tomorrow, you're going to see this notch down. Because this market is full of new people and new entrants. And those new entrants are buying at 97, 98, 99, 100 because people were telling them and selling them this dream that Bitcoin's just going to never go backwards and only go to 200,000. Right? So they're going to start panicking. They're not going to be used to looking at their portfolio and seeing it 5% down, 10% down. If we get mark my words, if we get a pullback down to 88,000, this market will be painful, right? And I will be ready to buy the dip. The experienced investors will be prepared to buy the dip. That's personally what I'm going to do. Please, of course, do your own research. If you want to actively trade this market, by the way, guys, altcoin trades, check out the link in the description, ijazcrypto.com/TG. I'm trading every single day in the market. For over a year, I've shared every single one of my trades. You can see it. There's a report. Free in the Telegram. Go check it. You'll see every single one of my trades, when I've hit a stop loss, when I've hit a take profit, what the levels I use are, how I trade, what the pattern is. Go check it. If you're struggling to trade and be profitable in trading, I'm going to show you how. Links in the description. Okay? So this pullback here, I'm not too worried about it. I mean, all coins are going to get wrecked as well, right? Pepe down 5.6% today. Solana down 3.3%. I mean, surprisingly, Phantom is up 8.5% today. I told you, Phantom is just different. It's just built different. I mean, people get frustrated with it when other things are pumping and Phantom isn't pumping, but now Phantom is pumping. I mean, Phantom is up 10% versus Bitcoin today, right? And not just that, it's breaking the trend. This was a downward trend. It's broken it. It's back above its EMA ribbon. Looking very strong. Cardano's having a little bit of a cooling off after a crazy move here, down 10%. Should we be surprised? No. No. Do not be surprised that people are taking some profit. Do not be surprised that people are trimming. Some people have made a lot of money, right? And this is something you have to get used to in a bull market. A bull market is about being smart, trimming strategically. That's why I use the word trimming, because nobody likes to sell. Selling is binary. I'm in the market, I'm out the market. I'm in or I'm out. No. Just like when I buy, I don't just buy at one price. I DCA. I dollar cost average. I drop it. If I want to invest 10K in the market, I go 1K nibbles. You guys know, if you've been watching the channel, I talk about nibbling. I nibble my way into positions. And when I'm getting out, I'm trimming my way out of positions, right? So by no means am I saying I want to be out of the market, but there's nothing wrong that if you're sitting on a position that looks really nice, maybe you trim a little bit. Just trim, you're trimming your hedge, take a little bit off the top of your position. No harm done. You have some USDT on the sidelines. If Bitcoin crashes and your favorite altcoins are crashing again and suddenly look 20, 30% juicier, you've got cash on the sidelines. Whereas the people that don't do that, all of their money's in the market and they're sitting on this crazy roller coaster that goes up and down. And unless they've got conviction, they're going to get fudded out, right? Because this market can fud you out. Just like I shared in my video the other day when I was on that walk, some scary news will come out. Something will happen geopolitically. Something will happen with, someone will make up a headline about Tether, or this country banning crypto, or Trump said this, or this. It doesn't matter. And the market will start falling, right? So you've got to have conviction. You've got to manage your portfolio, with real intellect. You can't just treat this like a hobby or a casino. No. Build your positions, have conviction in them, trim so you've got some USDT on the sidelines ready for the dip, and be patient. These are healthy pullbacks. There's nothing wrong with these pullbacks. Many altcoins are up insanely. I mean, let's take a refresh here on CoinMarketCap. I mean, it'd be remiss of me if I didn't share this with you. I mean, look at the returns you're seeing on coins. XLM over 90 days, is 3 months, is up 377%. Peanut up 2,200%. 290%. We made a video on that. I'll link that up for you guys to go watch that. Dogecoin 280%, 240% on Radium. I mean, if I take anybody's phone and look at their portfolio who's in crypto, they're all green. They're all green, which means one thing. That's a lot of FOMO, right? It's a lot of greed in the market. When there's greed, there's oftentimes smart money that's just trimming a little bit, being the counterbalance. And that's what I want you guys to do. Be the contrarian thinker. Try to do the opposite of what the average participant is doing in the market. Because what you want to do is build sustainable wealth, and you're going to do that by buying when others are fearful, not when they're being greedy. And generally when the market's greedy, you just want to be a little bit cautious. Doesn't mean you completely step out of the market, but maybe consider trimming some of that froth off the top. So there you have it, guys. A healthy pullback here on Bitcoin. I'm not concerned. Plenty of support to come. If we pull back even into this EMA ribbon, 87,000, even if it wants to go deeper, 82, 83, 84, nice level here for it to retest the EMA ribbon. If we ever did incidentally come into this box, by the way, I mean, I would love to buy in that box. I mean, what beautiful buys would they be? If we can, let's just draw a little box here, guys. I mean, if we can end up somewhere in this range, I would love it. I would love it in that section there. Let's just take a rectangle. There we go. I mean, in here would be beautiful. Don't think we're going to get it, but beautiful. Before that, you've got a bunch of support here. Of course, psychological level at 90,000. Maybe Bitcoin will want to bounce there. Remember, it is a Sunday. So let's see what happens when the market opens up on Monday tomorrow. Maybe the bullishness will come back. We've got an important PCE reading. PCE inflation comes out on Wednesday, I believe. So make sure you stay tuned there. Subscribe to this channel. I'll give you guys the updates as and when they happen. So there you have it, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash the likes. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.